pretty excited. My son, his plane just landed. He should be walking out these doors any second. And this is his first time to South Texas. And I'm really excited to show him the ranch and show him something completely different than he's ever seen in his life. So he's used to hunting Florida, and he's in for a big treat.
Hi, I'm Sam Zyak, down here in South Texas for the first time. Very new landscape. I've never seen anything, anything like this. So it was a lot to take in at first, but I was in the blind within an hour and a half. It was awesome. We're sitting in there, it's cold, and we look over and the wind's right on our backs. So we're just sitting there. We weren't super optimistic, but we were just talking, and the sun's coming up. It's getting towards the end of the morning hunt, the last hour or so, and out walks this deer. Oh, here comes the deer. So we had the window closed in the blind because we didn't want the smell getting out just in case something was to walk up. And when this deer comes out, we open up that window, and I was gonna try to take the shot as quick as I could, but he didn't give me a good shot for a couple minutes, but he never spooked. Were against us more with the wind situation, but one decided to creep out, so kind of waited for him to turn, show us his side a little bit, risk it with the wind, but we ended up getting a pretty good shot on him, so he dropped right in his tracks. I was so excited to walk up. I mean, I almost ran out of that blind. So pumped right now. As soon as I got up there, I was just stoked. I mean, it was the biggest deer I've shot, so it was a cool day. Great morning. We got out here this morning, and it was pretty cold, so we were just sitting in the blind, but looked around, noticed the wind was to our backs, so we were not super optimistic. Seen a little buck walk out. He ran off as soon as we opened the window, so, but this thing walked out as soon as it got, light out. So we had to take a good shot on him, and we dropped him. As soon as we went up there and looked at the deer, I looked at him, and then as soon as I'm walking back to the stand just to grab some stuff, my dad's pulling up, and it was awesome just to share that moment with them. Thank you. Dude, it was all, when we got here, we were sitting there and I looked and I was like, look at that, look at these windmills away. We're like, oh shoot, the wind was right at our backs. But,
yeah, it was supposed to be.
Well, it shifted.
Well, yeah.
It was going like this, and then it kind of like just shifted, and then we thought it went back a little bit, and then came just, the wind was straight hauling this way. So I don't know, I thought.
It's the same for us, we were like.
Yeah, we had a little buck walk out, so we had the window closed, and we sprayed some spray or whatever, and we had the window closed, and so we opened it just to see what he'd do, and he just hauled. So we were like, damn, so we had it closed. We're like, so we said, if anything, God forbid, walks out, we're gonna pop that window open. I'm just gonna take a shot as soon as I can get on him. So we didn't think anything was gonna come out. And this thing, because we were all leaning all back, and I'm leaning so I could only see like right over here because the sun, because he had his jacket hanging up a little bit. And that thing walked out. He said, so I opened that window, got on him, and I swear, we were gonna shoot him like quick, but I just waited. We just waited, and he just kind of sat there and ate. And then he turned one way, and I was gonna take a shot, then he turned around. I just got right on him, and
Good shot. Awesome, man.
so.
Good to see you.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? Whoa.
What do you think, Dad?
That is awesome. This is a nice buck, man.
Dude, I know. I didn't even know how many points it was. He goes, I go, how many points is that? He goes, a big 8 point.
It was a big 8 point. Probably the only thing better than you shooting a nice buck is watching your son shoot a nice buck. And Sam was very lucky. He got to shoot a beautiful 8 point. I couldn't be more proud and more excited for him. Just to have him out here and let him experience something completely different. You know, spending time in the outdoors with your friends and family is always amazing. And it's not about killing something, it's about the time together, making those memories. And we had a lot of time together this week and made some great memories. I filmed him, he filmed me in the blind. We laughed, we spent time with these other guys out here. And you know, this ranch is really cool in that it's all about family and friends and all about good times and experiencing the outdoors, something we all love. And I was so happy to have that time with Sam out here. I can't even express how much I enjoyed it. It was really cool.
So yeah, Dad invited me down here pretty last minute, but I flew in and he picked me up from the airport. It was great hanging out with them, all the guys at the camp. Me and him got to hang out in the stand, and it was awesome. Good time, because we're busy back at home and I don't get to hunt a lot, so this was definitely fun.